Hey everybody, welcome to episode 17 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. Get our Let's Play resumed. After a whole bunch of aborted tries and various missions and things like that, it really took us a long time to figure out how to get landed on the moon and back with science from the moon. But we now have a moon-capable craft which is able to get down there, return to orbit. You know, it's overly complicated, and I kind of built it overly complicated on purpose to sort of show what it's like dealing with that complicated piece of machinery. There are simpler designs that you'll be able to find out there, and I've even done them before in my previous Let's Plays. But now that we have this science, we're going to take a look at the R&D Center and see what new nodes are available for us. We have this miniaturization node, which I don't think we're really going to need, like, pretty much at all. And we have enough science, certainly, to grab 2 of these nodes now. We could get heavier rocketry and get the mainsail engine and the twin-bore engine. Rocket precision propulsion, advanced fuel systems. This is useful because it gives us the big orange tank. Specialized construction. This gives us the Clampetron docking port, which would actually make our Apollo-style landers and stuff easier, and gives us kind of the basis for maybe some space station work. I skipped over actuators. Actuators allows us to capture asteroids. That's a really fun type of mission. Maybe we'll do that next, I'm not sure. More aerodynamics, of course, in the advanced aerodynamics. Advanced landing gives us some various capabilities. Larger landing gear. Don't really need that yet. Specialized control. The Werner engine is pretty cool. It is a RCS that uses liquid fuel for the control system, and you can mount it anywhere. So that actually becomes pretty handy. Yeah. And command modules. We can get a couple of. We can get a command pod, a lander can. So we can actually, with this, we could build a full-size sort of moon lander. And I've already got some really good designs that I've done in Sandbox with that. Bigger service bay. Advanced exploration. I'm really considering getting this one, actually. Precision engineering, just various connectors and probotidine. This would be handy. And advanced electronics, which gives us different kinds of solar panels. I think at this point, I don't want to do a whole nother moon build just yet. I think I'm going to shift gears and do something different. We will grab advanced electronics and all of those parts, as well as advanced exploration and all of those parts. Science tech, surface scanning module, survey scanner. Yeah, we're getting into some pretty interesting science stuff now. Electronics, unmanned tech. So, with 75 science remaining, it's over here to the missions. Explore Duna, explore Ike. Those are going to sit there and never expire. Test the mainsail while on escape trajectory out of Minmus? No, thank you. Position satellite around Kerbal. Position a satellite in orbit around the moon. Unmanned probe, reach the destination polar orbit, have a thermometer, maintain stability. Okay, well, let's just stick a satellite up there. Unmanned probe, reach the designated orbit, da 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 da. Temperature scans of the moon, temperature scans of Minmus. Tesla launch stability enhancer, science data from space around Kerbal. You know, I'm going to grab that. Let's see what else we can find. Rescue a Kerbal. Ferry some tourists. Fly by the sun. Solar orbit. Explore Ike and Duna. Don't want to cancel those. Well, I can't cancel those anyway. Stack decoupler, blah. Geosynchronous. Well, looks like we're not getting anything particularly exciting that I want to tackle as a contract at this point. We're doing okay on funds. We're not making bank or anything, but we are making enough where we could, you know, do another upgrade, get a... Ooh, you know, I wonder if we're going to actually run into this tonnage limit. 140 tons? We might. I could be pushing for some more contracts. We might be able to head out to Duna. But what I really want to do is I want to keep on working on getting more science. And one of the ways to do that is with our new science lab. So this is going to be our science station template. Basically, pods. Done not by the part or something? Science. There it is. This guy right here is going to make up a basically part of a space station. And the space station is going to orbit Kerbal and let's see, we have the International Space Station, so this is going to be the Kerbal Space Station. So creative. Okay, now we're going to need some stuff on this station. Utility. We don't have docking ports, so anything we do to get people over here is going to be basically by parking nearby and sending Kerbals over manually. Well, here's the hitchhiker storage. Has a crew capacity of 4. But this thing already has a crew capacity of 2, and we can send that up with scientists, right? But again, I'm just going to cap this off like so, make it look nicer. And now we have in utility the ability to add some photovoltaic panels. Actually, we don't need those ones. We can use these ones. Because once this thing is in space, it's not coming back down. There we go. Just kind of flipping those around. Action groups. So this is it. Our initial space station core. Well, our science research station. It doesn't have any docking ports, so it's just going to be stuck in orbit as it is. What we should attach to it is a tug. Engines. We have the poodle? Yes, we do. And in that case, structural. Or is it aerodynamic? It's aerodynamic. Well, they can fly it from here. I mean, it's not the best cockpit in the world, but it's still a cockpit. Doesn't have any torque, though. Okay, in order for this thing to work, really, put some photovoltaics there. Oops. Engines. Little fuel tank. More structural. Little thing like that. Command pod. Parachute. Well, this is it's a good habit to have heat shields on. .25 meter heat shield. That's because it makes the thing more stable. Okay, now what I want to do actually is put more science on here. Science. We're going to bring a science junior with us. We're going to bring a couple of these with us. We're going to aerodynamic ourselves a fairing. To protect this stuff. Actually, change my mind. I will instead go to utility, and I think it's utility, grab a cart, a bay, open, and we need to zoom in here. So we're going to stick in a mystery goo container so that I figure out the right orientation, about like that. We'll put in some other stuff. We can get the thermometer, get a Presmat barometer. On the back here, we'll stick a communitron. So there you have it. This is just a return vehicle, but this is all gonna go and stay in orbit, including the Poodle engine. Control, command and control. I am going to want a torque wheel in here. I can pretty much guarantee it. We've got solar panels around there. Alright, let's get all of our staging that we got so far fixed up. Parachuting is last. That one. These two guys go together. Okay, now we need a heavy lifter to bring this thing up. Mass. Yeah, 17 of 140 tons. So that's not an issue. The height might be an issue pretty soon, but that's okay. Utility. Structural. So if I had those docking ports unlocked, I could make this much more modular. But as it is, this would be a good first station. Fuel tanks. Do 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 do. Okay, boosters. Aerodynamic. Nose cones. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put on 4-part symmetry and stick on 4 boosters. Because they're all going to fall off at the same time anyway. No sense in having them be in different stages if they don't need to. Just go like that. And now we need some aerodynamicable fins to help us keep this thing under control. Lock that gimbal. Lock that gimbal. Lock that gimbal. boosters plus the mainsail. I'm just checking text message that I got. Okay, so we got the boosters and the mainsail and the skipper all at once. Oops, wrong engine. That's the wrong engine. And we also need some launch stability enhancers, because otherwise things will fall down and go boom. We don't want that. Yeah, we're getting close to the height that we can manage with this thing. That's kind of funny. Okay. Everything on the bottom end. Then all these guys get decoupled, and then we're onto that, and then that's the return thing, and that and that. Okay. Kerbal Space Station is what this is going to be. Actually, there we go. It's the Kerbal Space Station. Well, that's it for the Let's Build. We're going to send this over to the launch pad, and in the regular episode, we're going to try and launch it. So, thanks for watching the build, and I'll see you guys in episode 17 proper. Goodbye!